All right, we're inside the coach now. We're gonna go over some things in here. So now I'm gonna start it for you. You're gonna hear the alarm going off, okay? Just kind of, most of the time you're gonna see little pressure gauges here, but as you start it, and it's been ran a while, it goes away. Sometimes after you've even started it, that alarm will continue to go until you have your two lights down here about air pressure dissipate. When you're ready to travel, obviously you're going to put your foot on the brake and everything. Right here's your air brake. To release it, you're going to push, okay? You're going to want to make sure that you're in gear and ready to go. You have reverse, neutral, and drive. You do have an ability to shift up and down here. That's for hills and different things like that when you're coming down. You do have to have the coach running in order to use your leveling system. That's located here, okay? Up in the top left, it has an on button. Down in the bottom left, it has an off button, okay? When you turn it on, it's gonna activate the panel. When you're ready to auto level, and you're gonna wanna be at a pretty decent site with decent ground if you're gonna use these jacks. They're very powerful. You're just gonna push it again, poof, and the jacks will start running. Right now we're on an excess slope. It will not work, and I don't want a failure while we're here, okay? Once you're done, it'll say it's done. It'll show you everything's level. There will be lights here indicating which angle you're leaning towards. Once that's all finished, you just turn it off, and then you can shut the coach off. You're ready to camp. Turn it back on. Hit the store button to retract all your jacks. Go outside and visually check to make sure your jacks have gone up. Up here, you can just switch your radio power. That's this radio right here. Whether you want it to run off the engine when you're running the key, or whether you want it to run off the house batteries. Okay. Auxiliary start, you're gonna hold that in case the engine batteries are dead. You can use the house batteries to start it. You're gonna hold that in while you turn the key. Auxiliary battery, you can turn it on, you can turn it off. It's just an extra battery. These are for the fans up top. Fog lamps. Docking lamps outside. You can turn your air horn on. That way you can use the air. Go a little louder. Generator switch in here that you can stop and start it in here. Okay. If you're having trouble, it's not starting on the first go, hold the stop button for a couple seconds, let off, hit the run again. Continue process until it does start. Shut off the key. Through here a little bit. Up here you're just going to find different things. Not a whole lot going on. Okay. If any time you don't have power or anything like that, up here the first thing you want to check is this breaker. Go back here. A couple things to know back here. You do have another spot where you can start the generator. Say in the middle of the night you want to run the generator, you come right here and start and stop it. Levels test is right here. Okay, what that's going to do is going to give you a monitor panel of all this stuff going on here. Your water heater switch, turn it on. Hood fan. That's about it. This is also a convection baked microwave. It's got the features right here. You just turn them on. Good to go. The thing's been around forever. I have no really idea how to use it. Keep in mind, you hook the 50 amps or the generator, you're gonna put your power up here, okay? If any time you need to dock it down to 30 amp, that's what you're gonna switch it down to. Takes the load off so you don't hit breakers or anything like that. And of course you have some circuit breakers going in. The range, pretty simple, turn it on, hit the sparker, that'll light your burners under there. Back here, you have vanity, you have fan controls. Over here you have lights, turn them on. Toilet, probably about the only thing. Lift up on that to add water to the bowl. As soon as you start pushing down, you're gonna flush it. And that's pretty much it going on here. You have a radio back here, but there's not a whole lot besides light switches and things like that.